All right, so first and foremost, I'd like to thank everyone that sent your condolences to the passing of my mother or the ascension of my mother. My mother passed away last week, or a little bit over a week ago, June 22nd. And, I did a video. I had no intentions on doing a video about it, but we were filming other stuff. And this was the day that I found out, or the day before. And I just felt compelled to I told Tia, turn the camera back on, let's talk. But thank y'all. Y'all are so dope, man. So what we did was we put together, it's a little video right here. It's mainly for my family. My family's getting a longer version, but I want to share some of it with you guys because y'all are like my family as well. I've been on YouTube since 2011, so I feel like I know some of y'all, and I know some of y'all feel like y'all know me. So one of the best parts of me is my mother, and I want y'all to know her. So this is footage from a documentary that myself was working on with my guy Mars Motion, Matt Marzullo, that we just haven't completed yet. I just want to take a little bit of it so y'all can see my mother's personality, hear her talk, and just see where I get some of my swag from, my je ne sais quoi from, because it definitely comes from her. I want to say this as well. The passing of a loved one is sad because you're gonna miss that person because you can no longer go out and hug them. And at the funeral, when we were taking the casket out of the hearse, man, I just wanted to open it and just hold my mother. I wanted to hug her so bad. I just wanted to hold her real tight. And just knowing I can't do that is a little bit disheartening. However, I feel closer to my mother now because any of the normal things that people complain about with their loved ones doesn't matter when that person dies. It doesn't matter. So I tell y'all, like my brother Amir told me this because he lost his mother a couple years ago, and I was like at a loss for words. I didn't know how to consult him because I couldn't imagine that, right? But he said, bro, I don't care what issues y'all have, get over it, because you only got one mother and it matters. And he's so right. So I'm passing that message that he gave to me on to y'all. Whatever issue you got with anybody you love, get over it, right? If you love them, you want to be right or you want to love that person, okay? Just get over it. Deal with them with real love. And that means be patient with them. That means be compassionate with them. That means have empathy for whatever they're dealing with or going through, okay? And also, just try to find those moments to where y'all can smile together and have fun, the things that you're gonna miss when that person's not around. Another takeaway, my mother left such a huge impact on everybody in my family. My mother loved every member of the family so heavy. I know that everybody feel like they were her favorite, and they were, My mother got mad sisters, mad nieces and nephews, cousins, and all of that stuff, right? We got a huge family out in Florida and New York, and she literally had such a deep relationship with every one of them. It's crazy, it's beautiful. So that put me on notice to step it up, and for me and my cousins to step it up in our family and to stay connected in a real meaningful way. Shout out to my family too. We laid my mother to rest in Sanford, where most of the family is, but I rented a real big Airbnb in Deltona, so I hosted a good amount of the family, and it was like a week-long family reunion. It was beautiful. I had fun with my cousins and my aunts and everybody. So I love them so much. My family is legit, like for real, and I will never not be as connected to my family again. I made a Telegram group. I'm putting y'all up on game, what y'all can do with y'all fam. I made a Telegram group, and we all in it, and we all talking every day, and that ain't gonna stop. And I'm gonna honor my mother by doing that, by keeping this alive, right? So y'all could be doing the same thing. But anyway, here's the video. I hope y'all enjoy it. I just want y'all to see where I get some of my sauce from. All right, peace.
Every day since you've been gone. 1055 Jefferson Avenue. This is where I was raised, in this house right here.
First
We're
floor.
in Brooklyn, between Broadway and Bushwick. We used to own both of these.
So we bought this house. We paid for it cash. I had a $275 mortgage on this house on 1057. On June 29th, 1979 is the day we moved into this house, and there was a block party right out here. No cars was here. They had the police things on both sides. They had a DJ, food, everything. It was really nice.
You know what's interesting? There's white people live here now.
Yeah, I saw a white lady. I saw. We own a grocery store, Mac and Mac Groceries. It's right around the corner on Broadway and Halsey. I think that's Hancock. Very large grocery store. I believe now it's a shoe store where they sell sneakers and, you know, house things and stuff like that. But yeah, we have real estate. We had 18 apartments over the store. So we had apartments there, and we own other property. It took care of us. We had the latest of everything that Fad could give, you know?
Did Mike get some of his business sense and hustle from you guys, or?
I think he got that from his father, because his father was a cold-blooded businessman. You know, he loved to work. He loved to make money. That was his passion, you know? And we paid for this house, only cost us $10,000 cash. And I counted the money out, so I know. Basement is paneled. It don't have a full bathroom. I have a bathroom and a sink. No shower, no tub. And the first room here is the office. The middle part is where we had the pool table. We had parties down there and stuff like that. Really, really changed a lot since I've been here. But it's been 27 years since I left this place. So,
Lots changed.
yeah, plus some change.
It's very quiet now.
It is very quiet.
It's so different.
It is. From a very young age, you were always very serious about everything. You spoke very seldom. You always was listening. You were always listening, looking. I'd look, but I guess my perception in my own mind just wasn't that advanced, you know. You were born talented. Everything that you've sought out to do, you've succeeded. And even the things that you've succeeded that I didn't believe, you succeeded, you know? When he called me and said, well, Mommy, you know, I'm doing these headshots and stuff, and I'm going to talk to these people about this movie, and I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, you know. So when I got off from work, every night I'd stop and get a video. So this particular day, I'm in the video store, it's like 11:20 at night, and I done seen just about everything. So behind me, it's like something nudging at my leg, at my uniform, behind my leg. So I turn around, Nemesis. I pick it up, I go home, take my shower, get my snacks, turn on the TV. So I'm sitting there eating my snacks, and ooh, that look like my child. So about 2, 3, 4 minutes, I done moved up a little more and moved up a little more, and Lord have mercy, I said, Lord Jesus, that's my child. I called him, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. He said, well, Mommy, I said, boy, why you didn't tell me? He said, Mommy, I told you. You know, but I really didn't believe it.
You had me, you kind of set that for me early. I was always busy. Like, I look at kids nowadays and they don't have nothing to do. I always had something to do. So I remember, like, I'll never forget sitting at the table in our big kitchen, and I'm reading these older books. I knew they were older books, and I'm just knocking it out. You know, if it wasn't that, we had to, man, you had me on a real tight rope.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. It's discipline. And I even remember, like, in the house, I was, I asked for everything. I remember we was at one of your friend's house. It was your friend and her son was my friend from school. I don't remember what his name was.
Troy.
Troy. He'd go in the refrigerator, get stuff. I'm like, you don't have to ask. I was scared of you. I was terrified. I tell people all the time, like, when people watch my training videos or when I was fighting or whatever, like, they say your dad must be hardcore. And like, my dad is a man. He's a real man, straight up. But I tell people all the time, I get my power from you, from your side. All of that, when I'm in the gym and I'm doing stuff above and beyond what people think that a normal person can do, that comes from you.
Thank you, darling.
So my dad, all the philosophical stuff, that comes from him.
Yes.
I get that power. And I remember, like, we'll be watching fights, some of my fights. I remember Grandma Doris hated it. I remember you loved it. And you loved when I was really it was going, like, when it looked like I was getting hurt or hurting him, you loved that. I remember you. You know what? You liked that. I did, and I was scared too as a mother. But when you was in my stomach, your father used to box at my stomach, like, to make you a boxer. He wasn't hitting me. He was just playing, and it seemed like everything, all those good things that touched our lives, you got some of it.
Never would made it. Never could made it without you. I would have lost it all. But now I see how you were there for me, and I can't say I'm stronger. I'm wiser. I'm better, much better. When I look back over all you brought me through, I can see that you were the one I held on to, and I never would have made it. Oh, I never could have made it, could have made it without you. I would have lost it all. But now I see how you were there for me, and I can't say never would made it. Never could have made it without you. I would have lost it all. But now I see how you were there for me, and I can't say I'm stronger. I'm wiser. I'm better, much better. When I look back over all you brought me through, I can see that you were the one I held on to, and I never would have made it. Oh, I never could have made it, without you. I would have lost it all. But now I see how you are there for me, and I can't say I'm stronger. I'm wiser. I'm better, much better. When I look back over all you brought me through, I can see that you were the one I held on to, and I never would have made it. Oh, I never could have made it. Never would have made it. Now I see how she was there for me, and I can say I'm stronger. I'm wiser.